This is INO FOREX. You are watching INO FOREX. In today's video, we are going to backtest my strategy. We are going to trade gold. I'm going to show you how you can trade a gold. So, watch this video till the end. In this video, I'm going to teach you all my confluence. I'm going to show you everything how I enter in the market. At the end of this video, you will be able to know how you can take a high quality entry setup. So watch this video till the end, and if you are new to this channel, make sure you have subscribed so that you will never miss the next videos. So let's get started. So before you take the trade, there are three main confluence you need to check before you take the trade. So let me show you. So those are the three main confluence you need to check before you take the trade. The first one, you need to identify the direction of the market. To identify the direction of the market will help you to know if you will sell or if you will buy. If market is bearish, we're looking for short position, and if market is bullish, we're looking for long. So first thing you need to check is to identify the direction of the market. After identifying the direction of the market, you need to know whether the market has taken a liquidity or inducement. You need to wait market to take inducement. After market takes inducement, you wait market to mitigate order block or order flow. So after check all those three confluence, you already identify the direction of the market, and now market has taken a liquidity or inducement, and then market has mitigated order block or order flow. So after verifying all those confluence, that's when you will take the trade. So as you see, are only 3 steps you need to wait before you take the trade. So we're going to jump to the red chart, and I'm going to explain you all those steps to the red chart. Each step is very simple, you will understand. So let's go to the red chart. So this is gold. As you see, our market is bearish. It's created higher low and the lower low, higher low and the lower low, higher low and the lower low. As you see, gold is bearish. So but to mark higher low and lower low, higher low and lower low like this is not enough to identify the market direction. You need to mark a market structure to make sure that market is bearish. So, and as you see, market pushed to the downside and create a pullback, and this pullback, as you see, it takes this previous high. So that's why I want to mark this high as inducement. So here market takes inducement, and after market takes inducement, we mark a lower low. This is a lower low, and then market pushes to the downside and break this lower low. We confirm a break of structure. So at this point, market breaks a structure. So after break of structure, we mark a higher high. A higher high will be a highest point. This is a higher high. So as you see, market pushes to the downside and then create a pullback and take this high. So market, as you see, market takes this high. This is a change of character. At this point, market create a change of character. So why? Because this is inducement. Market takes inducement, and then market takes this high. That means market changes a character. This is a choke. After choke, market mitigate this order flow. So as you see, this is order flow. We have unmitigated order flow. That's why market mitigate this order flow again, and then market push to the downside again, break this low. So at this point, market create a change of character. Market continue to push to the downside. After choke, this high becomes a higher high, and then after choke, we're going to mark. After choke, we're going to mark inducement. Inducement is our first pullback. As you see, market pushes to the downside and create a pullback. Again, market pushes to the downside. So this pullback becomes inducement. This is inducement. For example, if market pushes to the upside and take this inducement, we will mark a lower low. It can mitigate this order flow and all this one. After market mitigate this order flow, it can push to the downside and break this low. After market break this low, we will confirm a break of structure both. So let's see what's the next. This is inducement. After marking inducement, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to mark unmitigated order flow. So we're going to check unmitigated order flow. We're going to check from the high. As you see here, at this point we have unmitigated order flow. Why? Let me show you. Why? Because this is a valid pullback. As you see, market push to the upside and create a pullback. Again, market push to the upside and create a pullback. So this pullback becomes unmitigated order flow. So this is a valid order flow. This is another unmitigated order flow because this is a valid pullback. As you see, market push to the downside, create a pullback. Again, market push to the downside. So this pullback becomes unmitigated order flow. In this case, we have two order flow. We're going to wait. What we're going to wait? The third thing we're going to wait market to take inducement and mitigate unmitigated order flow. After market mitigate order flow, we will wait the confirmation, and after we will take the trade. We're expecting that market will push to the upside and take this inducement and mitigate one of those two unmitigated order flow. So let's see the next. Okay, as you see, market create another pullback. So if market create another pullback, this pullback will become our new inducement. So that's why our new inducement is this one. This pullback becomes our inducement. So as I told you, inducement is the recent pullback. So after inducement, here we have another unmitigated order flow, and this one is also order flow. So as you see, now we have three unmitigated order flow. So if market mitigate one of those order flow, we can plan to sell. We will wait a confirmation to take a trade. So let's see the next. As you see, market takes inducement. After market takes inducement, we mark a lower low. This is a lower low. As I told you, after market takes inducement, we are going to wait market to mitigate order flow before we take the trade. So as you see, market mitigate order flow. So as you see, our internal structure is bullish. We are going to wait the market to shift to the bearish. We confirm that the market shifted to bearish if market takes previous low. If market takes this previous low, we will confirm a change of character. So after talk, we will prepare to take the trade. This is our recent low. Okay, as you see, market breaks this order flow. If market breaks order flow, that means that this order flow has failed to push the market to the downside. That's why we are going to delete this order flow. So probably market can mitigate this order flow or this one. We still have two unmitigated order flow. So as you see, market mitigate this order flow. We're going to mark the recent low. Our recent low we have is this one. So if market breaks this low, we will confirm a choke. So as I told you in previous video, if market create a choke, when will we enter in the market? So as I told you, if market sweep a previous high, for example, if market sweep a previous high, we will take the trade directly on order flow market created above. We will take the trade on this order flow directly, and our TP will be to the next lower low. We will take the trade directly because market sweep the previous high, and if market cross above the high, for example in this case, as you see, market cross above this previous high. So if market break this recent low, if market create a choke, we will enter in the trade after market takes inducement. We're waiting inducement. We're waiting market to create inducement. After inducement, we will take the trade. We'll take the trade to the order flow market created here and TP to the previous lower low. So if you don't understand this type of entry, you can watch the previous video which gives the full explanation about how to enter in the market. Two types of entry. So I suggest you to watch the previous video. Will help you to study how you can take the trade. If market mitigate order flow or order block, how you can take the trade. As I say, market, this is our recent low. We are going to wait market to shift to the bearish. As I say, let me show you something. As I say, market push to the upside, create a pullback. Again, market push to the upside and break this high. As I see, in this case, market sweep the previous high. as you see, I think you see how market sweep the previous high. In this case, market sweep the previous high, and the recent low is this one. So this is our recent low. So because market sweep the previous high, if market pulls to the downside and break this low, we will confirm a change of character. So after choke, we will enter directly to the order flow market created above, and our tape will repeat to the next lower low. We will enter directly without inducement because market sweep the previous high. So look at here, as you see, market pulls to the upside, create a pullback. Again, market pulls to the upside and pulls to the downside. As you see, in this case, market create a choke. Why? Because as you see, market sweep the previous high. I think it's clear. Let me show you clearly. This is our previous high, and market pulls to the upside and break this high and sweep the previous high. So that's why we mark here as market, as you see, market sweep the previous high. So, and after market sweep the previous high, market create a change of character. This is a choke. As you see, market pulls to the downside and break this low. This is a choke. As you see, candlestick closed below this low. So in this case, we confirm a change of character. We confirm that market shifted to the bearish. Our internal structure shifted to the bearish. So that's why we are going to take a trade directly on this order block. We are going to take a trade from this order block. We are going to set order on this order block, and our stop loss will be above the higher high, and the TP will be to the next lower low. Where is the next lower low? Next lower low is this one. So our TP will be to the next lower low. So we're going to wait the market to mitigate this order block, and then we take the trade. Finally, market mitigate our order block. So in this case, we are already in the market. So our TP will be to the next lower low. This is a next lower low. So if market pulls to the downside and break this lower low, we will confirm a break of structure. So let me show something. As you see, market pulls to the downside and create a pullback. Again, market pulls to the downside. So this high becomes inducement. So as you see, market takes this previous high and the market sweep this high. Market after takes this previous high, this is our internal lower low. So if market breaks this lower low, this is another internal break of structure. So after break of structure, we will again enter in the trade directly because market takes inducement. This is a valid entry. This is the second entry. So let's see. So as you see, market breaks this lower low. This is internal break of structure. So because market takes inducement and the market mitigate this order block, we can enter to this order flow. So because this order flow is very big, we can place our order in the middle of this order flow. So we can place our order in the middle, our stop loss above higher high, and TP to the next lower low. This is a valid second entry. If you miss the first one, you can wait. Sometimes you miss this mitigation, this order block mitigation. So if you miss the first entry, you can try the second entry. So as you see, market mitigate our order flow. This is the second entry. As you see, market hit our TP. Market hit our take profit. So you see how my strategy works. You see, I have shown you all my confluence I used to take the trade. So this is a gold. You can use this strategy to all pairs. If you trade gold, forex, whatever, this strategy can help you. If you are not understanding, you can watch this video to help you to understand better. And I invite you to watch the previous video. It will help you to understand everything about this strategy. So I'm going to end my video. If you are new to this channel, make sure you have subscribed to this channel so that you will be able to see the next video. I'm preparing the good videos, very helpful videos. Make sure you have subscribed so you will be with me in the next videos. I'm wishing you the success, a big success in your trading journey. So see you to the next video.